Is there anyone here who's mummy or daddy or who's from Somalia? Hands up if you're from Somalia. Lots of people from Somalia. Do you know where Somalia is on the map? It's up here, and it's, what colour is it? Red, exactly. Is there anyone here who's from Pakistan? Yeah, a few people here from Pakistan. Pakistan is up here, above India. Thank you, Mrs. Barnes. What colour is Pakistan? Red. And is there anyone here who's from Iraq or Iran? Yeah, a few people here from Iraq and Iran. And what colour is Iraq and Iran? What colour is Iraq and Iran? That's more like it now. The reason why they're red is, if you look at England, who's here from England or Wales or Scotland? Lots of people. What colour is that? White. England is white. Now, the reason why England is white, and the other countries are red is because England doesn't have landmines. But all those other countries, Somalia, Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, they all do. Has anyone ever seen a landmine? Well, I hope you haven't. This is what they look like. They're very small. Next slide, Mrs. Barnes. They come in all shapes and sizes. They come from this size. Some of them are just as small as a tennis ball. Some of them are as big as the wheel on your bike. And they all do one thing. Let me show you what they do. You have to look a little bit closely, but this is what landmines do. They go bang. Now, if you lived in a country that had landmines in, do you think it would be safe or do you think it would be dangerous? It would be dangerous, that's right. Now, look at this. This is somebody's house. And see this sign here? That means danger. The skull and crossbones means watch out for landmines. Now, imagine this was your house. Imagine you live right next to those things that go in bang. What do you think it would be like?
Scary.
It would be scary. Anybody else? What do you think? It would be frightening, yeah. But for lots and lots of boys and girls all over the world, that's what their life is like. They live next to minefields. Their schools are next to minefields. Their houses are next to minefields. Now imagine you had to go out and play and you live right next to a minefield. How dangerous that would be. It'd be really scary. So, do you think that landmines hurt people around the world? Yes, I think they probably do. Let's look at the next slide. You see this little girl here? This little girl just like you. She went out and played and she stepped on a landmine and it hurt her leg. It blew her leg off. Yeah. She didn't know there was a landmine there. She went out and played and she hurt herself. And sometimes children see landmines, they don't realize they're dangerous, and they pick them up and they get hurt. Now, I know just how dangerous these landmines can be. We were talking about it for other boys and girls, but I know how dangerous they are. Do you know how I know? No. Well, let me show you. Ah, you see that? Now, who's here who said they were from Iraq? At the back, I was working in Iraq, and I stepped on a landmine just like this one. It's only small, doesn't look like it's going to do much, does it? It looks like it could be a tin of sweets. But I stepped on that landmine, it went bang like the one you saw there, and it blew off my foot. So now, I've got this foot. And that's what happens to thousands of people every year all around the world